We give this award annually in honor of Pat Hunter, one of the founding co-directors of the Writing Project, who died in 1999. Pat was a teacher and professional development leader in the Springfield Public Schools, and she was an outstanding teacher and teacher leader. The award recognizes a member of the Western Mass Writing Project community who has contributed substantially to the work of the Writing Project and who best exemplifies the values that Pat embodied in her work with teachers and writers. And this year we honor Dawn Fontaine. So Dawn's a history teacher and instructional leadership specialist in the Springfield Public Schools. She's also the first TC from the Springfield Public School system to receive this award. So that's very fitting. Dawn's contributions to the Writing Project have been many since she participated in the 2002 Summer Institute. More recently, she's also served as a co-facilitator of the Summer Institute, as some of you know. She also serves on our executive board as a liaison to the Springfield Public Schools, and last spring with Anne-Marie Betancourt co-taught a course for Springfield teachers, deepening content learning by improving content literacy. And they will offer that course again this spring. She now also has agreed to chair what we think is a really important Writing Project task force to examine the new Massachusetts teacher evaluation system to advise us on ways the Writing Project might better help teachers, all of us, be active agents when we're evaluated under this new system. Dawn's most significant work for the Writing Project has been through her leadership of Project Outreach from 2006 to 2009. As many of you know, the Writing Project was one of the sites selected to participate in this National Writing Project funded initiative, aimed to help sites better serve schools, teachers in schools where students are affected by poverty. Guided by key concepts of access, relevance, and diversity, the goal of Project Outreach at each site was to inquire into our service area and our site, rigorously self-examine our work, and develop a plan to better achieve Project Outreach goals.
Even one of the folks that Anne said were previous recipients, and you know that I'm in incredible company and really humbled to earn this honor. So actually what I want to share with you for remarks, I wrote in a session earlier today, so that should actually come as no surprise to any of you who do Writing Project activities that we write. And the session I was in was the one celebrating our 20th anniversary and looking back. And so one of the things we were asked to do is just sort of write about what the Writing Project has meant for us. And so I'm going to share with you the things that I wrote because actually they're very applicable to why I would thank this community for this recognition and really feel humbled and honored by it. So I'm really happy to see more and more of my colleagues from Springfield participating in Writing Project events. I'm happy when any teacher is involved, but I'm certainly happy when Springfield teachers are involved. And I think in the spirit of Pat Hunter, for whom this award is named, I think we've reached a tipping point in the district. I think it's time where we actually come together as Springfield teachers in our district and advance the Writing Project back into the district where it was when Pat Hunter was active in the movement. And when we do that, certainly our students would benefit. So there was another part of the session this morning where people were just talking about their experience, and I started to just write the words that I heard. And some of them were words that I tried to reflect, but some of them were words that really, that's what I want to be, and it's what this community helps me to strive to be. So I heard things this morning as people were talking about this community like fearless, activist, reflective, community member, a leader of change, an advocate for social justice, a risk taker, a learner, confident. And all of those, I would say, are either things that I've gotten from this community or things that I aspire to be better at because of this community. I'm especially honored today because it falls during this anniversary year, this 20th year of the Writing Project, and I think I've been a part of it for 10, which is kind of amazing to think of. I'm also honored because it's a nomination and an award that comes from you, from my peers whom I have endless respect for, and it's also my birthday today. It's also Rachel's birthday today, so in the words, and I've heard them from other folks already today, of Susan Biggs, the Writing Project is my professional home. It's the place that I turn to for camaraderie. It's a place I turn to for learning, and perhaps most importantly to my professional growth, the place I turn to for accountability. I'm so appreciative of mentoring from Bruce and Ann, whether it was formal or informal. You know, my writing project story really begins when Bruce gave me that opportunity that we talked about earlier, where he penciled me in to be a part of this project outreach work. And what he did for me in that moment was he recognized what was of importance to me, social justice and equity. He knew that from interacting with me in my summer institute, and he found a place for me to do that work within the writing project, with the project outreach work, and I'm really infinitely grateful for that opportunity and for you recognizing there was a space for me there, Bruce. Thank you. So the writing project values what I value, which is another reason why I stay involved year after year after year, and sometimes I wish it could be more. We value equity, we value relevance for educators, and we value building capacity in educators and with educators. I learned once that effective urban educators find the balance between hope and urgency. And whenever I feel like I've lost that, I know for sure that this community will help me find it again, because I think this community does that. It walks that balance between hope and urgency, pushing and motivating and supporting teachers at the same time. So thank you. I'm incredibly honored.